she can hold this over your head and she can talk to you crazy just because you're in public. Like, you know what? You ain't nothing.
No, I'm not
And
saying.
he just gonna walk away.
You
Just gonna
No,
walk
I'm not
away.
saying-
He gonna,
I'm Jake Champ.
I know they watching me. I know they watching me.
Can somebody look up how much this man is making? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, but this is what I'm saying. Can I say something real quick, Mr. Al?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, they've been married for 30 years, my
Why
man.
does that matter? If you do something
hold
wrong,
on, that
you do something
matters.
wrong.
Okay, that matters a lot.
Opinions of public opinion to prosecute people, bro. We don't know how many arguments him and his wife have been in. She could beat him up at home. That's all I'm saying. I gotta go. Hey,
Streams like
So,
this.
Al.
Hey, puppet, do
So
this.
Al, if you
Puppet, do that.
would you let AD come? Would you pick up AD and let Ingram go ball?
But I'm not okay. I'm not,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna expose it. I'm not gonna get suckered. I'm not gonna
You're
get
not gonna
that
get
bull.
caught.
You knew it was gonna
I'm
get
not gonna
leaked,
let
though.
LeBron run.
You knew it was gonna get leaked.
I'm doing this because I want to do it, not because LeBron coming over here saying I
knew
want,
it was
I
gonna
want you to do
get
this.
leaked.
Another question: do you think Joe would get caught by the alligator
Oh,
if
see,
he was
why
on the
you-
golf course?
Why you always trying to put me, man?
What, man?
You always trying to.
Where we lock and load, Allen Pounds. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pounds Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on.
offer you 8 years, $100 million, but you see these contracts that's going by with Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, Manny Machado, $300 million, $400 million.
And you got superstar talent.
And you got superstar talent. This brother hit over 20 home runs his rookie year. Over 20 home runs. He's a beast. Yeah. He's a beast. So, do you hold out? Do you wait and bet on yourself to possibly get more money? Or do you take the money now? So, y'all call in again, and just in case you just tuning in with us, Suburbs 708-445-9922, Indiana 219-933-9922, Chicago 773-288-9922. So you can call in on any of the Final Four talk we had, or if you want to call in and talk about this contract that was breaking news with the Atlanta Braves and Atlanta Braves outfielder Robert Acuna, you can call in discussing that. I want to talk about these Cubs, though. These Cubs just lost again yesterday. Baseball.
Yeah. You got a long time to go. So,
but Chicago is a big market. They're used to winning. They used to be the lovable losers. Now they winning.
We're in this microwave generation, man.
That's true.
Everybody want everything right now.
That's true. And they had the lead last year. They had like a 5-game lead going down the stretch, and they lost the division. Didn't make it to the playoffs. And so the fans are getting antsy, man. They're getting antsy.
Tell them chill out, bro. It's early.
It's 162 games.
Still cold outside.
Yeah,
chill out.
They committed 6 errors yesterday. It was a shot where it showed a fan just yelling, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" It was a female yelling, "What are you doing?" They was in Atlanta. How you commit 6 errors in one game? Like it was just infectious. She wasn't
yelling at her husband. She was yelling at the team for sure.
She was definitely yelling at the team. She had on the Cubs attire.
Okay.
And the Cubs just committed an error.
It's early, man. They got to shake the rust off.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm pretty sure around the league errors are up at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I mean, but 6 errors, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Keep on moving.
Okay, well, you know what? Look, if y'all want to call in talking Cubs or White Sox, matter of fact, are you for the Cubs? Or are you a White Sox? Me, myself, I'm a Cubs fan. And I've been having conversations with a lot of White Sox fans. They give me a lot of grief about different things because I don't hate the White Sox. Even though I'm a Cubs fan, a lot of people say, oh, you can't be both. Either you North Side or you South Side. Mm-hmm. But when the White Sox made it to the World Series against Houston, I was rooting for them. I don't want to see another. I want all Chicago to win. But they was on my back, so they make me not like the White Sox sometimes. But are you South Side? Are you North Side? Call in, tell me what you think about the Cubs or the White Sox. Either one, call in, tell me what you think about it. Now, we're going to move on. Like I said, with this show, you get extra shenanigans. We like to have fun. We like to do different things.
Just a little bit.
He got segments. I got a segment. My segment is called A Day in the Life of Al. Yes. So we're going to cue that up, and I'm just going to tell you what's going on with me in a day in the life of Al. You ever wonder what happened in a day in the life of Al? Now, in a day in the life of Al, I usually tell you what's going on with me. Sometimes it's strange things, funny things. I let you know what's going on with me. And I like to hear, is it just me or does this happen to everybody? But in today's episode, I'm just going to tell you that I seen Lecrae and his crew in concert, great. But who puts on the best performance concert-wise?
You talking about out of all artists? Or
all artists. I done heard a lot of artists put on great shows, but I enjoyed.
I mean, in my personal experience, I'll give you my personal experience until we get a caller.
Okay.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, the hype is real.
Okay.
Like it's a show. It's a show.
So when did you see them? Was it recently on the Run tour?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I saw Jay-Z by himself probably about 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
Probably when he had a little bit more juice in the tank. I got a new artist, man. He just had a show in Chicago, and it was one of the livest shows I've ever been to.
Okay.
Toby Nwigwe.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
But, man, that show was live. And Erykah Badu, she put on the show too.
And I heard Charlie Wilson put on a great show too.
Yeah, I still ain't seeing him.
Yeah, they say he put on the show.
I got to see him before he getting up there in age. I got to check him out.
Got you. Somebody's asking for the number again, so I'm going to give the number out to the callers. In Indiana, we have 219-933-9922. That's the Indiana number. In the suburbs, we got 708-445-9922. I go 773-288-9922. Somebody just texted in and said New Edition was a great show as well. So that's another group. But like I said, I had
the new edition or the old new edition.
Right.
That's what I want to know.
I don't know. But the 116 concert was off the chain. And just in case you don't know what 116 means, I got the hat on. It's Romans 1:16. I am unashamed of the gospel. And so that is what they stand by. But it was a great concert. And like I said, in a day in the life of Al, sometimes you just get to know what's going on with me. Sometimes it's crazy stuff. Sometimes it's silly stuff. But today, it was just a concert that I went to. And I want to know who is a must-see as far as concert-wise that I need to look out for if they get in concert again.
Was the concert great on a scale of 1
It was
to 10?
great.
What would you rate?
I'm not going to give it a 10. It's hard. I'm a hard grader. I want to give it a 10. I give it a 8.
Gotcha.
I give it an 8.
Who would you say out of all artists is your must-see artist?
Out of all artists? Yeah. I haven't been to a whole lot of concerts. I've basically been to 116 concerts.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got a call. I got your point. I got another call calling in, but call back and we'll get back to you.
Okay.
All right.
I love the show, guys.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, caller. What's your name and your comment?
Hi, this is Belinda. I love this new show. It's awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Do you have a comment on one of the topics?
Yes. The greatest concert I have ever seen was Prince. I've never seen anything like a Prince concert. It is phenomenal. I wasn't even planning to go, but someone gifted a ticket to me.
Wow.
So I went with them, and I was like, oh, my gosh. This was amazing. Prince.
Prince
by
is
far,
the one.
none other.
Got you. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks for the call. We got another caller calling in.
Okay.
Caller, you on the line. What's your name and your comment?
Brother Al.
Who we got on the line?
With you, man? This is Barry Thomas, a.k.a. Miles Sauce.
Miles Sauce in the building. Thanks for calling in, bro. What's your comment?
Nothing. I just wanted to wish you well, man. You and your brother, y'all sound great. I'm just sitting here, my mind is blown that, we come from down in that basement, and to hear you on this radio, man, it's just awesome, brother. I just want to wish you all well, man, and just wish you all nothing but the best, man. I didn't want to comment nothing. I just want to wish you all the best.
Hey,
man.
can you bless our show by entertaining us and telling us how you got the name Miles Sauce?
Yeah. Come on with it.
Let the world know.
To this being the Christian radio show, we're going to have to do that off
okay.
here.
All right.
Okay. Good answer.
Hit me in the DM on Facebook. Let me know about it.
Okay. Thanks for that call, man. Hey, thanks for supporting since day one, too, man. Appreciate it.
Always, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all be blessed.
All right. Got another calling in. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name and your comment?
The best time of the season, too.
Okay.
Hey, Al.
Hey. What's your name and your comment?
This is your mother-in-law.
All right.
I just want to call and congratulate you on your radio talk show.
Thank you so much.
That's all. Oh, well, my favorite concert was Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson.
I saw him in New Orleans.
We got to check him out.
Yeah.
Before we check out.
Yeah. Okay.
He give a bomb show.
We would definitely look out for that. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Congratulations.
Thank you
again. Thank you. So we're going to get into our next segment. Then we're going to take some more calls, but we're going to get into our next segment. Our next segment is NBA action, NBA. This is your avenue. This is what you specialize in.
This is the best time of year to watch the NBA, around the playoff time, when it get real, when it gets serious. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little happy that I ain't got to see LeBron.
Speaking of LeBron, let's jump into that first, man. He's missing the playoffs for the first time in over 8 years. And then he's going to miss the last few games to rest his strain growing or something. I don't know. But this is I don't like the fact that he's going to sit out game. He was putting up like great numbers, even quote unquote injured. Quote unquote injured, he was still putting up like 28, 8 and 8 numbers wise. So how injured can you be when you putting up those numbers? And my thing is this: if I'm a fan and I'm a season ticket holder, or I'm paying money to see a product, don't tell me he's sitting out because he want to heal up. And like, bro,
he probably sitting out because he tired of them in the Staples Centers screaming for Kobe.
But this
that's probably why he's sitting out. But I hear you as far as him still putting up numbers. That's the thing about LeBron that kind of make it hard for me to like his game, because he's so big and strong and fast that he's going to get those numbers out his bed.
Right.
So, what was your next point?
My thing is this. They said LeBron wanted to play, but the coaching staff and the organization decided they wanted to sit him down for the rest of the year.
In my opinion, LeBron is about to go start on Space Jam 2. That's what LeBron James is about to spend his time sipping on wine and working on Space Jam 2. I think when he went over to LA, his primary focus was not basketball. And I think we saw that play out during the season. He still put up his numbers, right? Because he's a great player. But as far as like turning that over into winning,
right?
You know, and I hear a lot of people talk about his team wasn't good, but to me, he had some decent pieces over there.
Right. Yeah, he definitely had some decent pieces.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel the same way you feel, that when he went to LA, it was about the Hollywood, the shows, the show
thing.
Yeah, I seen it.
He either had to eat the cow tongue, and he put himself first over Jordan.
But it was like if he didn't do that, he was going to have to do a challenge.
But it's still the fact that that's the first time he's publicly put himself over both of those players.
I don't think he believes.
In my opinion, I like him better than LeBron.
Right.
I know a lot of people go LeBron first.
I don't know why people just jump over Kobe in the first place with the LeBron conversation. He's not past Kobe. As great as he is, I don't care what people say, he haven't caught Kobe yet.
Well, that's because we live in an analytical age, and analytically and efficiently,
right?
Because of LeBron's style and his size,
right?
You know, that the analytics look better on him. But we all know it's things that you don't see on paper that's a part of the game. And those are the areas that Kobe, to me, is just by far blowing out LeBron.
Got you. If you want to call in about this LeBron Jordan stuff, come on, call in. I'm ready for you. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I know it's a lot of them out there. A lot of young folks love LeBron, didn't see the Jordan era. And this microwave generation, it is what have you done for me lately. So currently, right now, you do see LeBron James. If Jordan was playing the same time LeBron, then you could clearly see who would be the better player. But LeBron is playing right now, so a lot of people like the LeBron more than anything. So that's okay. But
one more LeBron question.
Go ahead.
All right. Does this damper his career because he went over to the West 1 year
and couldn't make the playoffs
and did not play? Does it make it seem like he only had that dominance of 8-9 years in a row in the finals because he was in the East?
I tell you one thing: if it happened again, it's really gonna damage his legacy. They give him a pass this first year because he ain't got the real next superstar with him. Yeah. But let it happen again.
Yeah.
It happened again.
If he get a superstar.
If he get a bro, if you absolutely right. Yeah. If he get it, because it's story saying nobody want to play with him.
Yeah.
They know when you go over there, the whole narrative change. You heard what KD said. It's toxic. Mm-hmm. All of that. So he might not get one. But it's another story I want to get into as far as the NBA. It's a funny story. Jordan Bell of the champion Warriors got suspended one game because he charged a bill to his assistant coach on the road in a hotel. So for whatever reason, I guess he maybe ordered some food or something, ordered some room service. He had to order a lot, but he charged it to his assistant coach's bill.
I'm pretty sure it was a joke, but a joke that obviously they didn't take funny because they suspended him. But Jordan Bell's a young player. You know, he's out there clowning. They just didn't find it funny.
Bro, what was he thinking, though? Like, what would you...
He was thinking, I don't want to pay for this bill. I know my assistant's room. I'm going to charge to that.
Okay, we got a caller calling in. Let's see what this caller... Caller, you are on the line. Caller, you on the line. Thanks for calling the Allen Powell Show. What's your name and your comment?
Hey, how you doing? This is Malcolm Adams, DJ Stakes. I was calling to comment on the best concert that I've been to.
What you got?
Derek.
It does not make sense to me that they were suspended for doing it one time.
Yeah.
You know, it was a ha-ha joke. I give me my money back. You know, but I think that the second part of it is true. He's probably done this a couple times.
He got caught.
And
He
they
finally
finally
got caught.
figured it out.
He
like, I'm on my rookie contract. I need all this. I need all this money.
But you're a professional. Like, how much room service can you order? Like, my goodness, how much can you order?
I don't know.
But he got caught and he got suspended one game. But I just can't believe that he did that. What do you call this? Is he like a serial bill charger or something? Like, what do you call that?
He's a cheapskate, bro. He just want to keep his money in his pockets. He on his rookie contract,
bro,
and don't know if he gonna get another one.
That's the worst. That's one of the worst stories I've ever heard.
He's a smart young man.
Smart.
He just got caught.
But if you got suspended, I'm pretty sure that's gonna cost you your game check.
Probably gonna cost you a little bit more.
He didn't think all the way through. He thought I can get out of this bill. He didn't think, oh snap, if I get caught, I might get suspended, I might get disciplined, I might lose money. He ain't think about it all the way through.
That's a young man for you.
Jordan Bell, you lost me on that one. So, but look, we're gonna get a quick word from one of our sponsors.
This is Dara Smith with Seed to the Nations LLC, sending a greetings to those all around the world. We are seeking sponsors for an upcoming event called An Open Door, Come As You Are, The God Experience, held June 30th, 2019 at the Genesis Center from 5 p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Will you say yes?
All right. That was another word from one of our sponsors, so check that out when you get a chance. Now, we're going to move on. NFL, we do it all on this show, so we're going to dig into some NFL. We had some news coming in, and breaking news, we had the AAF to suspend operations immediately.
Yeah, I saw that.
If you don't know what that is, that's the Alliance of American Football. It was like a minor league to NFL football. So all the people who couldn't make it in NFL.
It just started this year too, didn't it?
One year. Yeah. They had Bill Polian from ESPN heading that whole operation. He's mad because the owner of the whole thing dropped it down. And he wasn't happy about it. He like, man, it's the first year. They only have an 8-game season.
They didn't even finish the season.
Crazy.
And weren't they talking about how crazy the ratings were like for the first week?
I don't know what happened if nobody was coming to the games, but
I'm not surprised, but I'm a little bit disappointed because you kind of don't want to see a monopolizing the sports like we got in professional sports, especially basketball and football, because then that allows the NFL to do whatever they want. Change rules however they want because they don't have that competition. So I wish they would have kept it going, but I'm not surprised. It's hard to come and make a staple when somebody already got their foot planted in the ground so tight.
But they was working with the NFL. It was like a joint effort. So, you know, you can, if you do good at AAF, you can come to the league.
Like a real minor league. Wasn't getting the support that they needed. They wasn't getting... they weren't getting anything back. So that showed you that football fans don't want to watch football all year round.
Or
they want their different seasons. They want college basketball and then college football.
Right.
So I think the proof is already in the pudding that this blueprint may not be successful.
But do you think they can say, okay, this is what they possibly did wrong. We're going to do things differently to make sure that
he could try. But did you watch the AAF?
I didn't. I didn't even know what channel it came on.
XFL?
Maybe.
If any of our callers are listening and you planned on watching football, please call in and let us know, because we'll see.
Just in case people don't know what we're talking about, Vince McMahon has a league called the XFL that's coming out next year. And he tried it before, and it didn't work. He had players where you can put your own name on the back of the jersey. One guy had a name called He Hate Me.
Supposed to be scripted like the WWE is?
That's a great question. But I don't. It is. You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's really going for competition. Yeah. Hey, you can't script football, can you?
Well,
can you?
Yeah. They got them referees. We saw how they scripted New Orleans last year. So.
I think that's a great question for the callers. Can you script football? Can somebody call in and tell me, what do you think?
Will Vince McMahon follow the same model he did in the WWE with the XFL? And will he still come out with the XFL, seeing that the AAF just pulled out prematurely?
And then will they go as extreme as the personalities? Will you have Randy Savage as a football player?
I would watch it if
it's like that.
If it was extra like that.
See?
Because I think that's kind of what the NFL kind of lacks is the personality of the players.
Let's announce to Vince McMahon, we just gave you a plug on what to do with your league.
Don't give it for free.
Well, we charging. We definitely charging. Yeah. If you use it, we hunting you down and we gonna let you know about it. Alan Powell Show just gave a plug to, if the people say, if you have personalities like the WWE, if you got The Rock, Stone Cold, Macho Man, Jimmy Snuka, all the old ones, the new ones, all of them. You have personalities like that in football, people might watch.
Everybody coming out to their own theme music.
Yes.
The superstars.
That would take all day. Just imagine the whole team.
Superstars. Just superstars.
Just superstars?
You know, it's going to be a couple superstars on each thing. I would check that out.
You would?
And I think that could take some steam away from the NFL, the no fun league sometimes.
Wow, that's a good point, man. If they do that, man, they better give us some props, man.
No, not no props.
We want some
business meeting with them.
Yeah, we need some business meeting. We need to have a business. Vincent, man, you listening? You Alan Powers is looking out for you. But look, we're gonna move on to some more football news. The Bears traded Jordan Howard, the running back. They traded Jordan Howard for, I think, a 6th-round pick or something, man, to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, they could have probably got a little bit more than a 6th-round pick, or waited and been patient.
Right. I don't understand it. Didn't like it. If you're a Bears fan, how you feel about the Jordan Howard news? I'm not happy about it. So that's my take on it. Then we had a new rule come in today. Pass interference is now reviewable.
Ooh.
I know you feel a certain way because you had New Orleans Saints. You had people.
I think most NFL football fans felt some type of way after that. But I'm also a little cautious, like, is this going to be opening up Pandora's box?
What do you mean by that?
Because there is contact on a lot of different plays. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of it that's just left up to speculation, from the ref. So is it going to cause more controversy than it solves? That's the question that I have.
Well, I think that because
that happened, New Orleans people, they not forgetting that.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Ever.
That's funny. So that was the new rule. That was all I want to discuss sports-wise. We are here for it. Call in, and we'll give you our opinion to the best of our ability. Now, we're going to have a word for another one of our sponsors. One story I want to get into, Kristaps Porzingis, formerly of the New York Knicks. He got accused of rape. A case, or is this even believable?
I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
But in today's age, with the Me Too movement era going on, she definitely has a case.
But why would you wait 8 months afterwards?
Well, that's been an argument that's been talked about in the Me Too. Right. To me, it's not even 8 months. I can understand that.
Right.
But the fact that you still trying to be affectionate, you still sending pictures,
right.
You still trying to link up with this person. That's where the issue comes with.
It was in his apartment.
He gonna be able to get the lawyers he need to get, and the evidence, the fact that she's still texting me. Right. I think he'll be all right.
So if y'all want to call in, I don't know. Is this if it's believable or not? If it happened, these things work. Do you try to be in contact with people after something like that, or are you traumatized, or are you just like I never heard somebody wanting to be with that person even after the fact. But that was just a interesting story that I thought needs to be discussed a little bit. And then another one, Robert Kraft.
I did.
Right.
But legally,
right.
You can't do nothing to me because you got that footage illegally. That's what he's saying. But he's saving face by saying he's sorry. What is he going to say? I don't care what you... I watched enough Law and Order to know that that's not legal, bro. Not at all.
So they've been doing stuff illegally this long, watching that place. Watching that, you saying they've been watching that specific
Again, sir,
spot.
I'm not a lawyer. We'll see when the rest of the facts come out. But what I can tell
but you saying
what I can tell you,
yeah,
give you my opinion, and my opinion is a fact.
Wait, do we got a truth moment?
Nah, we ain't got to go that far.
Okay.
You want to know the truth about sports? I'll tell you the truth.
I give my opinion, and my opinion is a fact. I think it's like 99.9% proof, something like that. But on this Robert Kraft situation, it's going to disappear. That man has too much money for
being the NBA person that you are.
It's not even about the NBA. I've talked about this on the show several times about what society is becoming and how they're using social media to penalize people and how you can't even express your opinion anymore if it's not the popular opinion or the opinion that's being told by the media. That's why the Island Power Show is so important, because we gonna tell you what's up. You know, we're getting mainstream, but we're not there yet. But I think it's scary, man, because it is possible that he's
for you. Now, before we get up out of here, I got a segment called Come to Church With Me. And that is basically, I tell you, just in case y'all missed church over the past Sunday, I tell y'all what I learned, and hopefully it might help you. So, come to church with me real quick. So, over Sunday service, we had our pastor talk about the road to Romans. He used a couple of scriptures, Romans 8:28 and Romans 14:1. Now, the notes that I had, Romans 8:28 goes with this. And the pastor said in Romans 14:1 is accept other believers who are weak in the faith and don't argue with them about what they think is right or wrong. So, and in a New Living Translation, it says, warmly welcome any brother who wants to join you. So if somebody wants to join you, don't quarrel with them about ticky-tack, whether you should eat this or whether you should eat that. Should I celebrate a holiday? Should I celebrate this? It's not all. Yes. So with all that being said, that was our show for today. I thank y'all once again. We are out this thing. Thank y'all.
Deuces.
Where we lock and load, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah.